This is all kind of a test. You know, I don't do this very often or at all, really. So, I'm also doing this for the first time using an actual controller. This is an Xbox One controller I'm using, and it works okay. This is by the way, if you couldn't tell by the title in the middle of the screen, this is Manos, the Hands of Fate. Might try to share this on Facebook before I actually get started. I think it automatically goes on Twitter, but I don't know. I haven't done this in a while, and there doesn't seem to be an easy way. I really don't like Twitch. I mean, like, I just genuinely dislike using Twitch. However, it is the only way to do this. Well, okay. Let me clarify. It is the only way to do this and get viewers. Gotta go to my actual URL if I wanna. Can't get it. Like, I can't get a link from the dashboard. Whatever. Unimportant. Let's get to actually playing this damn game. There we go. Okay, I'm going to describe this. This is garbage time. This is the first time I'm doing this. Well, I'm actually going to start an actual recording here, so here we go. Hello everyone, this is garbage time. This is the first time I'm doing anything like this. This is just where I'm going to play some games for a short period of time so you can kind of get a good understanding of how they work. Some games you might not have heard of. You know, some stuff you might not know. I don't know, just fun, you know, fun stuff, I guess, generally. Might not be fun stuff. A lot of this stuff is going to be stuff I haven't played, so this is Manos, the Hands of Fate, an 8-bit reimagining of the classic film, and we're on an auto-scrolling level, and shit really starts to hit the fan at about this part of the level, and it gets worse because if I try to pause the game, obviously you press the escape button to pause the game. Okay, I missed that. Ah, wow, every annoying enemy from the first part of this game, from the first part of this level, reappears. There's the guy throwing beer cans at you, inadvertently throwing beer cans at you, of course. There's these jumping things that take a long time to kill with a regular gun. With the shotgun, it's not that hard, and of course, the skeleton faces, skulls, I believe they're generally called, which don't die. Which is at least realistic, because you can't kill a skull, as it is already dead. Nah, okay. So I got game over, but that does allow me to restart the level back from where I was and show you good people all of the wonderful aspects of this level. Great start here. I love the way this starts. The Castlevania 2 reference. There's a very obvious Castlevania influence on this game. I personally would compare this mostly to the Sega Genesis Ghostbusters game. Which isn't great, but that would be the game, at least control and, you know, kind of feel wise, not graphical style wise. Nobody's really gone back and done, you know, graphics like those old Genesis games, like early Sega Genesis or even Super Nintendo era games. It's all 8-bit reimaginings. Nobody's doing 16-bit reimaginings anywhere, which is unfortunate, I guess. But I'll put like every qualifier I have on that. I don't really care that nobody's that nostalgic for that era. Nobody's gone back, and to my knowledge, I haven't seen that many games that have tried to redo the another. Oh wait, I got hit somewhere. Damn it. Okay. To my knowledge, there haven't been that many other games that have tried like in another world or out of this world. I don't know what to actually call it. Another world, I think, is the official title. Okay, yeah. That's something that's hard about that part. If you don't have the shotgun is like completely overpowered, which is good because so are those enemies. And if you get hit anywhere between getting the shotgun, or if you get hit after getting the shotgun, like I just did there, you're effectively screwed for the rest of the level. Not really. I mean, I've done stuff without it. It's not impossible. It just becomes far more difficult. Like with those. These things I think take 2 hits, but also you're less accurate with this. Or I guess you're more accurate, but you don't have as much of a kind of wide range with the little pistol, I guess the handgun or whatever you're gonna call it. So you always want to have the shotgun. This coming up here, this is a neat reveal. I thought these were axes initially, and I'm like, she's throwing these bouncing axes at me, and then you just realize that's actually in the movie. One of the few pieces of anything that actually happens in the film. Oh, damn. Well, that was just me being stupid, trying not to get hit by a butterfly. That is, there are a lot of accuracies to the film in this. There's a great, this is level 4, I believe. In level 2, there's a great moment where it just holds on the painting of the master, as Torgo would call him, for way too long, just like in the original movie. My experience with the film, obviously, is from probably the same place. You never see the third one coming. And most of those things do just kind of kill themselves. But anyway, yeah, obviously my experience with Manos, the Hands of Fate comes from the same place that it came for everybody else. That's the Mystery Science Theater. I don't know anybody. Well, I knew somebody who I used to work with, whose like first experience with the movie was literally seeing it, like just seeing it, the film, without Mike and the Bots. And he was like, yeah, my parents went to like a fair or something. They got one of those DVDs that it's like one DVD, but it has 300 movies on it. And they brought it home, and that was the one I watched. See, this is where everything gets kind of hard. I don't like this part of the level. I think this is, I wouldn't call it invented difficulty, but like it's just unrealistically difficult. And you can't really come away smoothly from that. However, I came away at all with it, so that's good. That's where I die most of the time in this level, on this auto-scrolling level. This I'm getting about as far as I've ever gotten. Then okay, yeah, this is where I started the video. I made a huge mistake. One of the issues that I'm playing this game with a gamepad rather than the keyboard, rather than just the control and space keys, is see, there's no hope in killing anything here, is the issue. But is if you try to pause this game, you have to the start button, at least on my Xbox One controller. I don't know if you have a Logitech or a Xbox 360 controller or something. What else? But you have to pause the game with the escape key on your keyboard, which you can't, no, you can pause it with the start button, you just can't unpause it with the start button, or whatever the Xbox One equivalent of the start button is. It's weird. That's but you have to unpause it with either the enter key or the escape key. And so, like, pausing at that very moment was like basically guaranteeing that I would die. Oh, that's just a gem. Okay, if that was like, you put something difficult there, I expect it to be like an extra life or a heart or something. So that's just my expectation. That doesn't make this a bad game, obviously. This is actually one of my favorite games I've played this year. It's really, like, when a lot of people make these, the retro 8-bit inspired platformer is nothing new, obviously. That's a piece of... Oh no! Oh, Peppy, I forgot. That's pretty accurate to the film too, actually. When the dog dies, and they just kind of get back to what they were doing. But yeah, no, when most people do this kind of 8-bit reimagine. Oh, we got a double. Maybe this is what happened to Peppy. When a lot of people do these 8-bit reimaginings, they make it a little bit overly complex. This is really just like a pretty accurate, like, period piece kind of. It's like, this is what I would expect, even though this is, a jokey version of a movie from the 60s. Ah, no. Okay. That's difficult. Well, that's a boss. What I've noticed is with bosses in this game, the important thing is to just constantly keep shooting. Because if you don't, then you can't just try to be accurate. Just assume. You don't even have to assume that you're going to hit them, but just like try always at least put the effort in to hit the boss, and you'll hit them more often than not. It's actually not that. That was one of the previous bosses, like a dragon, and it took me such a long time because I was trying to make sure that every shot landed. And there we go. Also, that is only Torgo's speech that kind of jiggles like that. Jiggle's not the right word. Oh, wow, okay. Plain level. Also accurate to games of this era. Random flight level. Oh, shit. I was getting Flappy Bird kind of... Oh. And also, even though that's... I don't know if that's a Silver Surfer reference in game design, or if that's just a... Yeah, it's got very Flappy Bird. Oh. Hand of Fate. Now, hopefully they didn't kill me. Yes, excellent, it didn't. Okay. Never actually played the, Oh, wow. I assume I have to kill that guy. I can't just kind of survive to the end of the level. Butterfly's getting high up here. That's a 1-up, okay. They're very helpful. Oh, my. The turkey from Donkey Kong Country on full force today. You can just hear my controller rattling. It's not as bad as when I used to play Dreamcast games. I would have the mic, like, for whatever reason, I would put it right in the console right next to my face, which is right next to the mic, so you could just hear the Dreamcast shaking and quaking within every inch of its life. There we go! Stage 6, 2 tries. And now here we are. Or stage 5, 2 tries, rather. Stage 6. That was really quick. This is actually all stuff I haven't played before. I only played to... Stage 4 is the only one I had got to the end. Or I don't know that I got to the end of it, but I got pretty far in it. So... I don't... Of course I don't... We're getting to the point where I don't remember... Obviously there was no plane scene in the movie, but... I'm not going to be a stickler for the canonical film in a kind of game like this. This is a really good job of being kind of a a send up to a film. It's the source material obviously is beloved for not the most like noble of reasons. People don't love this as a kind of joke. This is a great film, but there's unintentional humor from it, and people do get a genuine sort of enjoyment out of it, or at least an enjoyment, whether it's genuine by the director's perspective. Who really cares? I know I've seen this movie 3 times though, at least that I can name, so which is more than a lot of other movies. So it's neat to see a game based off of it, and it's kind of neat that they really, I think, kind of get what makes the movie so interesting, at least today, if not good, but they hold on to a lot of jokes that... Well, I mean, I guess they're accurate. They're not jokes, but they're just things accurate to the movie. Again, like I pointed out, the detail of the Torgo dialogue shakes as he speaks. He's the only character that happens. That's really funny. The Torgo sprite walks the same way that the actual Torgo does in the movie. Oh wow, I totally wasted that. That guy's just down there. I don't know what he's doing. This isn't without glitches. This came out this year. I think I paid like $5 for it, so not expensive at all. Yeah, this is a good little independent game. I don't know if this is like my favorite game to come out this year. I really haven't played very many games that came out this year. People who know me know I don't generally play games in the year that they come out. So I don't know. I do have. Oh, I guess one viewer is myself. So that's a sad sentence to say, but accurate. I don't expect to have anybody watching this. Let's see. I don't know if doing Oh, I hope like nothing incriminating came up. If I walk back down the stairs and back up, does the shotgun come back? No, it doesn't. So I'm basically just sitting here. I think I'm pretty close to game over anyway. These whatever, these circles that come out of the ground are weird. I do need to watch this movie again. I can't find any like Mystery Science Theater DVDs anywhere. I was watching the other night on archive.org because that was really where a lot of oh, man, it's that same one every time too. I haven't even gotten to the 2 over there yet. But I was watching the other day the original. Oh, man, the public access Mystery Science Theater. To finally finish my sentence, the public access original season, I guess it was season 1 or season 0. I don't know how they refer to it, but it's the ones, you know, only on the Minnesota, whatever, Minneapolis cable access network or public access, whatever. We don't have public access where I grew up. The city I grew up didn't have it. At least we had public television, but we didn't have anything public access, which kind of sucks. I would have totally. There would have been some point when I was in high school where I would have said, how hard is it to get on to the Johnson County public access, assuming it existed. I knew there was one in another city nearby, not really nearby, but on the other side of the state where I knew a lot of people. Saline County public access. Or maybe just been Salina, whatever. People from southwestern Kansas, or northeastern Kansas more specifically, are going to love these jokes. Nope, nope. So again, I come back to this part, which has destroyed me, and maybe I just need to take my time with it, because I can jump under that one, I can jump over this one. This one's got a longer kind of range to it, so now I just gotta... there we go. Oh, good. Okay, now we got skulls. I referred to them as skeleton faces earlier, which I think is more accurate to what a skull actually is. Skulls are such like classic 8-bit horror game enemies anyway. As a great the AVGN 2007. I always go back and watch the Angry Video Game Nerd Halloween specials around Halloween time. Just damn it, just because they're fun to watch. And there was a joke that I kind of forgot about. Where it's like, why do so many games have so many bats? Why does every horror game, every game that had to convey something like even, oh my god, okay. So here's when that comes up through the middle of the platform. So if it hits me, then I'm dead. So basically what I have to do is I have to get up and time this to where, or I could just do that, alright, whatever. Or you just take damage, that's the other. There's always that option, that's not the best option, but whatever. There we go. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult, unless a bunch of skulls come at me, as they typically do. But why do so many games have so many bats? Why were bats the go-to enemy to convey that this was not a happy level? Even like Zelda games that were generally pretty creative had bats. I always assume a walkway like this means I'm near the end because of obviously the Super Mario Brothers connection. I'm probably the only one who makes that observation. Oh, good. Okay, there's another heart. They are really helpful with the extra lives. I don't know if I put it on an easy mode, but they stop it before it becomes too kind of difficult. Okay, Roman must kill all the humans. Oh my. Can't stand one area. This is a treacherous stage right here. There are a couple of hands up there, so once he hits me a couple more times, I will go for them. Oh, not good. Okay. I'm sure there's a pattern that I'm just missing. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, wow. Got hit by that thing. It's not how you assume you're gonna die, but somehow it is. Glad they put that there where I respawn and have full health. That's good. I'm already trying to shoot him during the dialogue box scene. Generally the best way to do things. Yeah, this is just, I don't really have that much to say about the quality of it. I mean, this is just genuinely good. This is the type of game I have always, I don't know why I didn't try to shoot him right there, but this is a game I've always enjoyed. I'm always up for a new platformer. And this hits, this checks all of the boxes that I want. I like how he turned around and watched me leave, too. That was nice. That is, I believe, a direct quote from the movie. But yeah, this is just, it hits just about all of my, I like how it goes to black and white here. All of like my kind of tick boxes. Is this a Plan 9 reference? Oh, good. Now that, okay, that would be really funny if this is, I haven't seen Plan 9, so I haven't seen Plan 9 in a while. Let me reiterate that. So I wouldn't know exactly, I can't be too sure, but I know they're... okay, and we'll fill that again. If this turned into a Plan 9 game, I think that's really funny. Also, I have to assume I'm near the end of the game. Which would, it's like November now, and I don't think I've completed a game yet this year, because I used to make a real effort to complete games. I just don't anymore. I haven't found a game really worth completing yet this year. Other than... you know what, I take that back. I think I have beaten a couple of games. But I don't play that many games that are worth... that even have the sort of beaten state to them. If you go back, I used to do the Monday update thing where I would go and go through every game that I played like over the course of a week. It got really tedious, and ended up saying the same thing every week. That's why I stopped that. But if you check on the web page on the listed in the bottom right corner of your screen, I used to do the Monday update every week, and I would find myself just like, yeah, I'm playing NBA 2K16 for the 15th straight week, or 15 for the 15th straight week. I added FIFA this week. Yeah, I play a lot of sports games and kind of simulation games a lot. Games that you can't necessarily beat. I don't know if I can. Oh, the UFOs here are just basically the same as the skulls. Those guys are back. Also, I like how the auto-scrolling doesn't automatically kill you, so I guess the screen could just push me along if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that though. Crosses here. Graveyard, very spooky NES sort of thing. This is obviously NES inspired. No, not enough people do Master System inspired games. It is 100% NES, pretty much 100%. I did find a couple of games, one of which I just bought on for the fall sale on Good Old Games, which will be what basically every next subject of this Garbage Time series is going to be games like that I find on GOG, really, more so than Steam. This is available on Steam and iOS, probably the Google Marketplace, or whatever they call the Android Marketplace anymore. And this is also available on Steam. That's obviously how I'm playing it. Oh, okay. These UFOs are really annoying. They don't have the same pattern, all of them. That's less than fun. Kind of like the Medusa heads in Castlevania. I do want to find like an interview or something with the game. Maybe I could do the interview myself, conduct it with whoever made this game. I don't know the name of the developer, and see like what game they were really, I don't know if I'd say trying to emulate, but like which games they found the most, we'll say, inspirational. Because I definitely get a Castlevania sort of vibe, at least from the atmosphere. Castlevania kind of defined what NES and really what video game horror would be for a really long time, because nobody else was doing it. Well, nobody else was. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is a Plan 9. This is Plan 9. That I'm okay. The fact that I'm laughing for real right now. Okay, so we've killed Bela Lugosi. And, damn, I don't remember the name of the other actress. Okay, Freak Zone game. So, I do want to know who made this. I guess this isn't a game that came out this year. Oh, wait. I just unpaused it with my controller. This is... Okay, that took a turn. It took a turn into Plan 9 territory. And you know what? I appreciate that. Game of the Year, 2015. Nope. Alright. I say that ironically, but this is probably the furthest I've played into a game that has come out this year. And that's not to say that I don't like games, like modern games, just the games I've chosen to purchase this year, that have come out this year, were Mortal Kombat for the Xbox One, which I really didn't like that much, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, which was a little bit like trying Lunchables again when you're an adult. Except, also, they're like spoiled Lunchables. Like, let's say you didn't eat Lunchables for a really long time, and then you bought some at the store, but they were off-brand Lunchables that had been expired somehow, even though those are so packed with preservatives that, like, the Lunchables will never go bad. It's like something you remember. Or anything that you remember from, when was the last Tony Hawk game that I liked that came out? 2006? Project 8? I don't think I played that until 2009 or so. So what was I into in 2009? This is a little bit like Ratitude, we'll say that. The Weezer album. I was really into Weezer in 9th grade. I laughed at my own jokes there, that was really funny. Or really, Hurley was a bad album. Ratitude was mediocre at best. Ratitude had a coherent structure. Hurley was terrible. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is the Hurley of skateboarding games, of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games. Whereas, like... see, that doesn't work. Weezer started off hot and then just kind of got worse. I wouldn't say worse, they just kind of changed. I don't think Ratitude's that bad in an album. Anyway, Plan 9 from Outer Space is this game now. I can't say enough of that. If I had time to actually write that down. This is a great twist of the game. When you make it... Because this is expected, but it's like, this is the other... You know, the other worst movie of all time. And this is the one that's probably more well known for being the worst game of all time. Okay, we gotta kill that thing. Oh, that's right. I can just pick that up. I don't know if I have the grain on or not. No, I don't. Okay. You can also have you can put in like film grain, like 8-bit film grain over it. I just found it hard to see some things. It's a neat effect though. Oh, damn. Wow, he hit me and pushed me back so far that I landed on the other pillar. Nice. Alright. I don't know which live this is. I've died at least 15 times, but they give you enough 1-ups that it doesn't really matter. And I guess that could be a criticism, but I'm fine with it because I want to play this game to completion. I don't have that much interest in getting game overs every time I play. So. Yep, and I will say most of these deaths have been me just like my hand slipping or me just being stupid. Just something I'm very adept at in terms of games. And great. That's tricky though. Because they've done that before, that's actually genuinely tricky. So, it's tricky to rock a rhyme, like the Run DMC song. Okay, so you gotta hit this one, and then it kind of comes back, that's the hard thing. And that one just goes up and down. I don't think that one actually is in danger of hitting you unless you jump too early. That one knocked me back onto the platform, so I guess I'm happy about that. Anyway, yes, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. To find a metaphor for Tony Hawk 5, that game was like... Well, imagine something that was good, and now it's not. And that's Tony Hawk 5 for you, right there. Something you always associated with good, you know, because the way I remember Tony Hawk, like, the original Tony Hawk games, they never really got bad. There wasn't that much of a bad era, at least, for the Tony Hawk's games. They got... Okay, here we go. We're back to Manos. there's only one Plan 9 level. That, oh my god. That is beautiful. If they did like a Troll 2 level or something. Well, I guess that's like an 80s movie. Torgo's back. Damn it, Torgo. Should do a, I can't think of that many other really, like, fun, terrible movies at the moment. At least to the sick. I guarantee you there are more. I haven't watched enough Mystery Science Theater. And it's a game over. I got about as far as I wanted to today in this game. So, thank you all for watching. I think I may have actually had one viewer, so thank you, that person. I can't see the chat, so if you were trying to talk to me the whole time, I am terribly sorry. But I had a great time. And a great time, meaning this is a pretty fun game. So, yeah, actually, I will say, definitely go check this game out. Wherever you can find it. You can find it many places. So, it's a lot of fun. It's if you enjoy the same type of games that I do, then you should absolutely find this game and play it. So, that's about all that I have to say. I don't know if I'm still broadcasting. I guess I am.